matter and coarse language. Viewer discretion is advised.
This comic knows what she likes on stage and in bed, so let's give it to her. A big hand for the very funny Shannon Laverty!
Hey, Winnipeg! Nice to see you guys. I'm actually from your neighboring province. I'm from Saskatchewan originally. That's where I grew up. And I always envied you. Are you from there? Yeah, awesome. And so I always envied you guys because you had strip clubs. And yeah, I don't know if you knew this, but in Saskatchewan, you're not allowed to have strippers and alcohol in the same facility. I know, they tried it at a bar one time. So what they did was they put a board between the bar, and you would stand on one side, and then you drink your beer, and then a red light would go on. You're like, oh, okay. And you put that down, and then you go over here, and you're like, ooh, there's some tits on a wing swinging around. All right. And then you're like, oh, I'm thirsty, and then you got to go back over here. And it's so weird, because I moved to Toronto, and then I got to see strippers all the time. Woo! My favorite time ever, I went to see my first male strip show, and so we go out, and I'm so excited, and we get there, and we walk in, and the guy working the door goes, ladies, you're very late tonight. You've already missed the professional portion of the show. It is now amateur night. I'm like, all right, bring it on. This is gonna be amazing, right? So we get there, and I'm trying to be super supportive, and our first amateur stripper comes out, and he's getting naked, right? He takes off his shirt, and he's got his man boobs. They're looking nice. And then he just gets down to a Speedo. That's as far as he goes, is just to a Speedo, and I'm trying to be super encouraging. I'm like, come on, take it off. Show me what you got. Whip it out. Let me see it. So then he does. I'm like, never do that again. Poor little fella. And then I got to work at other strip clubs, you know, throughout the years. I went to a little small town. I was working at a strip club, and what they did was they closed the strip club down. And they said tonight to the patrons, listen, tonight is comedy night. It's not stripper night. Unlike when I was in Brandon, Manitoba, and I was working at a strip club, and nobody told the German exchange soldiers in the front row that it's comedy night and not stripper night. And then they just kept looking at me, and they're like, was ist das? Was ist das? No, Hooter? Schnell, schnell! Nein, nein, mein Hooters, nein, nein. So I'm chatting with this stripper at this other strip club that I'm at, and we're having a little chat, and I was like, you know, I think I want to be a stripper one day. She's like, you should do it, Shannon. I think I want to be a stand-up comic. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, you make better money. She's like, you could do it. I go, here's the problem I don't want to do it. There's a couple reasons I don't want to be a stripper, and I'll tell you right now why it is, okay? First of all, I don't want to stripper, one, because I'm too fat to be a stripper. And I go, the second one is, if I'm going to be a stripper, I want to be the best damn stripper you ever saw. I want to be like a prop act. I want to be like the Carrot Top of strippers. I want so many things coming out of there, you're like, where did that one come from? Where did that one come from? She's like, Shannon, you can do that. There's girls, they have different tricks and things that they do. There's one girl shoots a ping pong ball right out. That's a girl that does some Kegels, hey? Yeah. Bunk. Bunk. Now you do it back. Bunk. Now do it back to me. Yeah. Bunk. Yeah, see, there we go. Yeah. It's like a little twat table tennis tournament we got going on. Yeah. Bunk, bunk. And then she's like, oh, there's this other woman. She smokes a cigar with her vagina. I was like, what? Smoke rings, the whole thing. I'm like, I don't know how you're gonna make a smoke ring with that. I just like... did it. I'm like, no, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do those things. Those are weird. I go, plus I'm too fat to be a stripper. She's like, you're not too fat to be a stripper. There's all different types of strippers. There's big girls and small girls, tiny girls, huge girls. Are you kidding me? We have this one woman. She comes up from Alabama. She is 400 pounds. And she comes out on the stage and she stands there and she squats and a bowling ball comes out of her. I know, right? First question, 5 or 10 pin. Where are you going with that one? Yeah. Here's the thing, she's from the States. They don't have 5 pins in the States. Did you know that? Yeah. That's a lot of ball. I can't carry that much ball out on the stage with me. Are you kidding me? Come on, that's too much. Plus, that's her bit. I can't take that from her. She's already doing it, so I can't do it. And then I was like, oh, hey, maybe we could work together. We could be like a duo act, right? And I could just come out and be her pin setter. God, I wish this was 5 pin. Oh my God. Thank you, Winnipeg. You guys have been great. Thank you so much. Have a great night.